Reading for October 27th, Science of Mind, A Philosophy of Faith, A Way of Life by Ernest Holmes. Reading from page 350, paragraph 3 through page 352, paragraph 3, using inclusive language. Tuning in on thought. Thought transference, or telepathy, is such a commonly known fact that it is not our purpose to do other than discuss it briefly. However, there are some facts which might be overlooked unless we give them careful attention. The main fact to emphasize is that mental telepathy would not be possible unless there were a medium through which it could operate. This medium is universal mind, and it is through this medium or avenue that all thought transference or mental telepathy takes place. Telepathy is the act of reading subjective thought, or of receiving conscious thought from another without audible words being spoken. But there must be a mental tuning in, so to speak, just as there must be in radio. We are surrounded by all sorts of vibrations, and if we wish to catch any of them distinctly, we must tune in. Even then, there is a great deal of interference, and we do not always get the messages clearly. We often get the wrong ones, or sometimes many of the vibrations come together and seem to be nothing more than a lot of noise, without any particular reason for being. It is when the instrument is properly adjusted to some individual vibration that a clear message may be received. This is true of mental telepathy, which is the transmission of thought. The receiver must tune in. It does not follow, however, that the sender knows that this is taking place, any more than a radio speaker knows how many are tuning in to hear their address. In other words, one might pick up thoughts just as they pick up radio messages. Some have the ability to tune in on thought and read it more or less accurately. These people are called psychics, but all people are really psychic, since all have a soul or subjective mind. What we really mean is that a psychic or medium is the one who has the ability to objectify that which is subjective, to bring to the surface of conscious thought that which lies below the threshold of the outer mind. The medium reads the book of remembrance, and it is marvelous how far-reaching this book may be. Whatever may have happened in any time on this plane remains within the subjective atmosphere as a memory picture of the experiences of those who lived here. These pictures or vibrations may be clearly discerned by those who can read them. Since the universal subjectivity is a unity, it follows that all these pictures exist at any and every point within it. Consequently, we may contact at the point of our own subjective mind, which is a point in universal subjective mind, every incident which has ever transpired on this planet. We might even see a picture which was enacted 2,000 years ago in some Roman arena, for the atmosphere contains such pictures. Each person in their objective state is a distinct and individualized center in universal mind, but in their subjective state, in their stream of consciousness, or at their rate of vibration, each is universal because of the invisibility of mind. Wherever and whenever any individual contacts another upon the subjective side of life, if they are a psychic, if they objectify subjectivity, they may see a thought form of that person, but it does not necessarily follow that they would really be seeing the person. We need not be astonished when a psychic gives us the complete history of our family, even to reciting the things that engaged the attention of our ancestors while they were on earth. The psychic is merely reading from the subjective remembrance.